Welcome to an April 1st special. As a thank you to some of my personally favorite YouTubers in the Star Citizen area, I asked them if they would agree to a little April Fool's joke. And after you just watched this video, they must have said yes. First of all, I'm a big fan of all 5 content creators. And for my limited English skills, I apologize already now. Thanks to Morphologis, Newbiefire, Board Gamer, Space Tomato and Farrister for replying to me and giving you approval. Thank you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Hello YouTubers, this is the Newbiefire. Today, on the 1st of April, I will summarize for you, in my usual format, the complete roadmap for the rest of 2021. And since I, as a soldier in action, have no time to give away today, I will speed up my own sprint report a bit. Here is what you need to know in 1 minute and 50 seconds.
Cooperative locomotion, 2 disciplines, 30 weeks. This mechanics allows players to grab some larger objects and move them around an environment by either pushing or pulling it. Player interaction experience, TO, hints and interactions, 3 disciplines, 37 weeks. The player interaction experience is a holistic array of complementary features and systems, all related directly to the player. Player status, item status, environment status, as well as interaction with both the game world and the objects within.
When the first human-built dwellings of wickerwork, wooden posts, clay or stone took shape, it was an architectural breakthrough that was ultimately perfected in Star Citizen. And it is this breakthrough which serves not only as protection against invaders, but also as an expression of our culture, values and individual personal conduct that we devote our attention to today. Hey guys, I'm Morphologis and welcome back to an Architect's Reviews, a show in which I utilized my professional skills in the field of architecture to critically examine something in the digital world. Today we will take a look at the most beautiful and successful items in Star Citizen so far. Doors. Welcome to Doors of Stanton, an Architect's Review. Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen news! A completely new feature for Star Citizen is coming! And with it, you not only get a considerable added value in the game, no, you also get much more from me! The new text-to-speech add-on, for which I have provided CIG with my own voice. So you can choose in the game settings whether you want to hear the normal boring voices or my voice. Everywhere! Food. An aspect of Star Citizen that is too often forgotten and yet is one of the core features. Because what would we be without enough healthy food? And so today I would like to talk to you about the virtual, sustainable and ecological tomato cultivation in Star Citizen. Welcome to my Tomato Talk. These are the Glacier Rehabilitation Facilities on the moon of Aberdeen in the Stanton system. This is a magnificent location and one of the most graphically immersive games you can download and play now, Star Citizen. And it can be truly beautiful. I'm Farrister, and in this location spotlight, we'll explore one of the places that, due to its peaceful and calming effect, captivates many players for a long time.
0G push and pull, 2 disciplines, 25 weeks. Adding the ability for the player to traverse surfaces in 0G by pushing and pulling with their hands. This will come into play when the player is wearing an EVA suit without thrusters. Force reactions, 1 discipline, 25 weeks. Expanding on the physics-based reactions to physical forces, actors are made to stagger and collide with their environment and experience internet regardless of being the pilot.
In architecture, one of the most fundamental bases is the access to a building, and doors and gates play a decisive role in this. And Star Citizen succeeds here in creating a strong immersion of the most diverse door variations. Industrial doors, double industrial doors combined with an airlock. In the threatening and claustrophobic-looking areas, the design combination of functionality and metallic look dominates, which should give us a feeling of security and stability. The add-on goes live with Alpha 3.13 and all you need to do is to download the Board Gamer text-to-speech update from the official website and install it. Then you can choose in the BGTTS add-on settings whether you want to hear the boring original sounds or the improved Board Gamer version. You will then have the option of deactivating all ship manufacturer sounds and activating them instead in the Board Gamer version, and listening to my latest news and updates as a ship-wide broadcast during the flight. We are looking for suitable places and opportunities where we can plant, harvest, and ultimately eat space tomatoes. The first tomato plants arrived in Spain at the beginning of the 16th century by the Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés after the conquest of Mexico, where they were called tomato in reference to their Aztec name and still bear this name today. The following factors are necessary for tomato cultivation to produce a good result: a balanced, continuous supply of nutrients, plenty of light, sufficient warmth, good soil structure to a depth of about 50 centimeters. Warm soils are particularly advantageous here. In addition, even watering is a prerequisite for even grow. Research has shown that tomatoes grow with dilute seawater contain an increased amount of important nutrients with less consumption of valuable drinking water. You will find this special place in the deepest depth of Aberdeen, one of the moons around Hurston, which is known with its toxic atmosphere, especially for its smog. And here we find the cell with the number 278. And this cell is something very special. It is my cell. The exclusive and luxurious furnishings of the cell 278 captivates with its romantic and homey charm. The possibilities of this location seem almost unlimited, because in addition to an extraordinarily comfortable bed and the soft house slippers, a wide wellness offer is ready.
Player interaction experience Tier 1, lockers and inventory, 3 disciplines, 35 weeks. Lockers Tier 1 introduces a consistent way to store clothes, armor, and items in a physicalized state. Also includes a more robust and tactile method of storing items on shelves and attachment surfaces. This builds on the personal inventory, expanding the inventory UI to include lockers. Miscellaneous support, 3 disciplines, 47 weeks. Includes general support for other teams, updating existing features, or small tasks that don't necessitate a full entry. Healing Tier 0, active status Tier 1, 4 disciplines, 25 weeks. To improve player status system, focus on implementing additionally statuses, especially intoxication and effect from ducks, and associated functional and visual feedback. This also will allow players to use items with healing properties, such as the map pen, on other characters and NPCs. Personal inventory, 1 discipline, 23 weeks. When implemented, players will physically store weapons, gadgets, consumables, healing items, and more on their person and vehicles via backpacks, pockets, and containers.
The automatic vehicle doors, which are offset with a color accents, again reflect mobility. Here you immediately have the urge to get into the driver's seat and go on a voyage of discovery. And as a direct contrast, just a few steps away, a cramped access door. This gives the immersion that strangers are to be kept out. The colors and straight lines emphasize the hostile impression too. But we also find purpose-built, dirty and bleak doors in Star Citizen. Cold metal and desolation is very dominant here. But not only the door structure itself is an architectural device, also the environment and the structure which is created by the building around it can give a clear expression. You can also display my videos and streams on the MFDs directly in the game. But there is more to come. As soon as you wear a helmet in the game, you will have access to podcasts and other content. This means you never have to leave the game again and you are always kept up to date. And so we have embarked on a journey through Stanton, where we can grow and cultivate our space tomatoes. We have already carried out the first test planting with a proven tomato expert, All through from a logistical point of view, mass production directly on a planet or moon would be preferable. However, the environmental influences on the worlds discovered so far have led to unwanted mutations and disgusting taste results. Cultural aspects, such as access to modern media, are also made possible. In addition, each guest is intensively monitored and cared for during his visit for his own safety. But this is by no means the end of the wide range of activities on offer. It is worth leaving the private wellness oasis and exploring the scenic surroundings. Here the unique color atmosphere is captivating and the picturesque path invite you to take an extended walk. And if you stop for a moment, you can almost feel this peaceful and relaxed atmosphere.
This utilizes the new iCache for persistence where the players travel. Bespoke take and place, one discipline 19 weeks. Definable and bespoke take and place animations, actions for specific items. For example, the take and place animation for a helmet should be different from a bottle or grenade.
And doors are not only static objects. With professional architects' tricks, it is possible to bring movement into doors and also to whirl them as windows, to merge with the environment. And this kind of doors, probably every Star citizen knows, this is where we begin our journey of discovery and adventure, find new friends, encounter hazards, and immerse ourselves in the game world. We will also encounter challenging doors that will require skill, perseverance, and ability. But from an architect's point of view, there are also no limits in terms of size. Huge doors, which are also called gates in technical terms, provide access for vehicles and ships. But further updates of the BGTTS add-on are also planned. A male choir on Hurston is in the works with 3.15. All of them sing with my voice. As new mission in the Hurston male choir, you will also have the opportunity to take part in various karaoke competitions. But what do you think? Where else could the BGTTS add-on can be used? Are you looking forward to the karaoke expansion? But what are your thoughts? I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. As a positive side effect, fluorescent urea is produced, which has a very high vitamin C content. In another experiment, a kind of tomato tree was created, which neither bears fruit nor is a visual enrichment. Thanks for sticking around. I'll see you later. Interesting and cheerful conversations with other guests are optional in the common areas. And perhaps more than just fleeting acquaintances will develop here. Because Clasher brings us all a little closer together. And that's why I can only warmly recommend this beautiful location to you. Especially for allergy sufferers, emotionally distressed, childless and corona-afflicted people. And of course, we'll be hosting various giveaways again. Just comment on any of my videos. And of course, NordVPN, links below. And to push the possibilities to the absolute limit, it is possible to create doors in other shapes. This exceptional door has 8 corners, which is a masterly planning achievement. And finally, to give you my door vision, Here we see a first concept of a round door that also opens sideways. Incredible. And with a round door behind a round door, I say goodbye to you. For an architect's review, I've been Morphologist. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you next time. Ultiflex crossbow, 1 discipline, 5 weeks. All backend tech required for making the Ultiflex crossbow functional upon its forthcoming release. Damn, that was a rough ride. I hope you found it interesting. Thank you very much for spending your time with me. Fly safe, and I'll see you in the verse. I hope you had fun with this video, and maybe you could smile a few times. I was very pleased that everyone I wrote to replied and joined in straight away. The community in Star Citizen is one of the strengths, and I'm very happy to be a part of this community. I would like to thank Morphologis, Board Gamer, the Newbifier, Space Tomato and Farrister. I hope I didn't overdo it. Thank you for your content, and I hope to stay in the community for a long time. I say goodbye until next time, and as always, see you in the verse!